It's a free, I'm free. I'm free. And freedom taste of reality. I'm free. I'm free. And I'm waiting for you to follow me. You remember this clip when the guy was walking out of his house and he had the donuts and the coffee and he's going out to do something. His lovely wife is with him, and the driveway, there's a couple of cars, and you see it from like the security cam on the house. And he goes, morning, to the guy who's like running for a little jog out in the neighborhood. And in the background, upper left of the screen, you see this creature. What is that? A huge cat. It's a fucking bobcat. Remember the bobcat shows up? And then what was the guy's name? Harvey or something like that, or Ernie or something. And the bobcat attacks his wife. Remember? And then he grabs the cat and he throws it like he's inbounding a soccer ball. And he goes, I'm going to shoot that fucker. Remember that? That was incredible.
Good morning.
It's one of my favorite things ever.
I need to wash my car.
Wash my car. It's a cat.
Oh my God, the bobcat! Oh my God! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get to me! Get up! Lindsay! Watch out! Oh, shoot that fucker! Get out! Watch out! Watch out! It's a bobcat! Attack my wife! A bobcat!
A bobcat! One of my favorite things of all time. That was fantastic. I don't know. Just sometimes I like going down the memory lane. It's a free Patreon Friday, so strap yourselves in. It's going down. Free Patreon Friday. Haven't done a free Patreon Friday in quite some time. Okay, so I think it's time to get started.
This is Bob from Grand Rapids, and you're listening to the Eric Zane Show podcast. If you're new to the show, this is a guy who will make you laugh and make you cry. Some days you'll want to hug him, and some days you'll want to punch him in the face. But most importantly, if you disagree with something he says, don't worry. He'll change his mind in a couple of days anyway. And now here he is, Eric Zane.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Bob. Podcasting day continues. Thank you for being part of it. This is an effort to make your day complete with more Eric Zane. Your day is better, I think, or in some cases worse, but I don't care as long as you keep listening with more Eric Zane in it. I do that free podcast, and then we kind of reload, recalibrate. Good. Boss, we didn't get our equipment. Good. Boss, why do you keep saying good? Because for every bad thing, something good comes out of it. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off, reload, recalibrate, and get engaged. I know it almost by heart. Jocko. Holy shit. If Jocko came to the door and said, hey, Eric Zane, and then whatever he said to do, I would do it. I'll tell you what, Jocko could be hired to be kind of like, for a guy like me who, doesn't do the chores around the house, someone could hire Jocko, and all he would do is, hey, go do your fucking chores. Okay. Jocko Willink. Check him out. If you ever want to get like motivated or you reload and recalibrate, you watch Jocko. He's damn good. He's a good man. Much better than I am. Email from the website. Just got this at 10:59. But I read it like 1 minute before I joined you here. And so it starts out with, I thought it was going to start out be a good email, but check this out. Hi, Zane. I've listened to you since day one in Grand Rapids, Sam writes, and I think the old show destroyed what made it great when they let you go. Now, you might think, oh, hey, this is Eric. He's got to read this because it makes the old show look bad. And I would do that. I would absolutely do it. But this isn't that. I'm reading this for a different reason. He writes, I'm glad you're getting back on your feet. Okay, thanks. It's been a little while, but all right. But I also cannot effing stand the way you are now and the way, as he puts it, you shit on anyone who doesn't do whatever the TV tells them to. So I suspect this is a vaccine-related thing. I will not support your podcast financially because of that. But I would gladly sign up for a $10 monthly Patreon charge if you made one for access to all those roughly 20 years of old shows you have. Just something to consider. Have a great day. After all, it is a great looking Friday, and I'm sure, and a fantastic weekend on tap. So this is what I wrote back. I wish I could share the screen with you because, oh, come on. That's not true at all. I troll all the time, and people can do what they want. In order to be heard, Sam, you got to take a stand somewhere, and this is what I believe. So with that being said, thanks for taking the time to write, but go fuck yourself. So there you go. That felt good. That is the way it goes. That is what you are going to get. I don't have to take shit from anybody anymore, and that is what makes this absolutely fantastic. Fuck you and the fucking horse you rode in on, you fuck. There. Enjoy your day, Sam. Now, if you don't like that type of in-your-face, blunt honesty, I mean, fuck you. Oh, God, what? I can't believe you even took the time to write, you fucking moron. What do you think I'm going to do with that? What an asshole. Eat shit. Go jump off a bridge. Fuck you. I hope you get COVID, asshole. There you go. Off and running on the Patreon bonus. That's not Sam the Jew. That's a Sam M, but not Sam the Jew. Sam the Jew loves me and his lovely wife. They're two of the sweetest people on the planet. So fuck Sam. And isn't it great to be able to be here in a setting where we can do that? And nobody tells me what the fuck to do. So suck my ass when I'm shitting, and we'll all be better off. Stevie says, who is this crybaby? Well, that would be something else I can do. That would be magoon8184@gmail.com. There you go. I want all of you to tell this guy to go fuck himself. There you go. As we speak, you can all, I just sent it to you on the chat, MAGOON, Magoon8184@gmail.com. All audience members are encouraged to tell this guy to suck your dick. Even if you're a woman, tell him to say, hey, I'm Stevie, and I am a lady, and you can suck my dick. That's what we all need to tell him collectively. Go fuck yourself, Sam M. Comes chingo. Yeah, there you go.
Vete a la chingada, cabrón.
Ya no te voy a dar mis nalgas.
Come mis nalgas cuando yo estoy cagando, comes chingo de cagada. Lame mi palo con tu culo. Tu madre es una puta. Come mis nalgas cuando yo estoy cagando, cabrón.
That one isn't correct. Cadrón. Eat my ass while I'm shitting.
Come mis nalgas cuando yo estoy cagando, cabrón.
That's the one, Rob. Thank you. Patron Nick says, let that individual speak their mind. I did, fuck stick. I didn't not let him speak his mind, you fucking dim-witted fool. The fuck is wrong with you? You think I'm just going to sit there? Are you the type of pussy that when somebody corners you, go, well, you got to speak your mind. Well, fuck that. Smack him across the fucking face. You don't need to take that shit. You shouldn't. As always, I encourage you, if you're a hater, to call the sponsors and complain. so they can tell you to fuck off. Please. All right, welcome in. It's a beautiful Friday, beautiful weekend on tap. Do whatever you want. Yeah, he was right about that. So in the Miami International Airport, they have a wow. I kind of wondered when this would happen, but I just kind of like it was a fleeting thought if that would even be a thing. I think this sets us up for some really fantastic moments. Miami International Airport is showing off the first ever airport team of COVID-19 detecting dogs. That is just fucking amazing to me. That dogs can like smell cancer. Isn't that true? That wasn't there a story about some guy, the dog was like sniffing his asshole and it turns out he had colon cancer or something like that? Or I don't know. Dogs, they can smell death. They can smell fear, I think, right? Or is that just a myth? These are specially trained dogs to detect and alert officials of any potentially infected travelers before they board. Wow, wouldn't that be spectacular? If sir, hey, what? Well, yeah, what's the problem? You got COVID. What are you talking about? No, I don't. No, you do. The dog here says you do. Well, fuck you. Get him. Miami-Dade Commission Chair Jose Pepe Diaz.
Comes chingo de cagada.
Calls the new initiative a big win for the community, I'll say. We're blessed. I mean, fuck, in that community, all you do is, Jesus, the dog's nose is probably going to explode because all the dumb fucks in Florida are just coated with the shit. We're blessed in Miami-Dade County to have the first COVID sniffing dogs. He should follow that up with, while we are not blessed with the most ridiculous state government, we are blessed with these first COVID sniffing dogs. They have a couple of them, and it's the first airport anywhere that's utilizing this type of technology in our four-legged friends. So to us, it's very important that we be able to grow maybe the amount of dogs that are doing this. Well, trainers say when it comes to detecting COVID, the dogs get it right 97% of the time. So how would you like to be one of those 3%? No, I don't. No, I don't. You're kept from your trip. The dog's like, I don't know. I smelled COVID on the fucker. We need to get to a point, though, as a society, fingers crossed, that President Harris, we have dogs that detect if you haven't been vaccinated. And then if not, you don't get a warning. They just say, get them. And then the dog bites the shit out of you until you relent. Again, that's trolling. Sam M, not Sam the Jew. Fuck you, you asshole. You put me in a bad fucking mood. Fuck you, Magoon8184@gmail.com. Are they German Shepherd dogs? They are. The ones I saw are German Shepherd dogs. Rob says, can they tell if COVID is transmissible through farts? I don't know. I don't know about that. That's just amazing to me. All right. More trouble at the airport. Not COVID related. Not COVID related. Been a lot of COVID talk today. But it's kind of the way it goes. All right. I had the story, and then the story disappeared. That's not good. That's not a great thing. Bear with me. Okay. Lady's going on a trip. Guess what state she's flying out of? I don't need to tell you. America's cesspool. America's shit show. Michigan. No, totally kidding. Of course, it's Florida. The Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Mom, Marina Verbitsky of Chicago. So she's not a Floridian. So I take that back. It just happened to happen in Florida, which makes sense because that's where shit happens. She's with her kid and her husband. And she's tromping through the airport. She's pissed off. She's late. She's browbeating her husband, probably dragging the kid by the fucking hair. And she tries to get onto the plane, and they said, well, you're late. Okay. And she was at the ticket counter. Okay. And she's way late. And they go, well, ma'am, the plane has actually boarded. They've pulled the jet bridge away. It's taxiing. They're 8th in line for takeoff. I don't care. Bring it back. I want on. You know, world revolves around her. This is like what Andrea would do. Zaniac Andrea. One of the audience members that I shit on regularly that love me very much. She was the lady that I said, I hope that the National Guard kicks in her door and with a blow dart shoots both titties with the vaccine. Okay? You don't see her crying, Sam M., you fucking moron. That's what I picture this lady to be. Tough as shit, screaming and yelling. And they're like, ma'am, sorry, you got to go. You're going to have to rebook. JetBlue employees are putting up with her. She's screaming and yelling like an asshole. People are starting to gather around. Cops, security, like, ma'am, please, come on. Her husband's like, we can go back. We just rebook. Shut up. Shut up. I'm in charge here. The employees are going like, ma'am, it's taxiing down the runway. She says, well, that's bad news because there's a bomb on the plane. What do you think of that? And I planted it. It's in a piece of luggage that I was able to get on the plane. There's a bomb on the plane. Huh? What do you think of that? She actually said this. Broward County Sheriff's Office responded to the bomb threat. They ended up, by this point, the plane is in the air. They rerouted it. They landed it. Everybody had to get off the fucking plane. They had to deplane. There's no bomb. The kid, the husband, they're like, what the fuck? What the fuck have you done? I mean, to me, this is a deal breaker. This is okay, we're gonna have to go our separate ways here. We're gonna have to cut and run. You're a fucking psycho. Verbitsky was taken into custody. Been charged with 1 count of false reporting concerning planning a bomb, explosive, or weapon of mass destruction. That's a felony. She's gonna do time for this. My God. There have been, seriously, you think about the amount of issues in the past year that have been going on in airports and in-flight scenarios. It's just been one after the other. And my God, and they've increased the fines that you can get and all this. And then plus this woman will be on a do not fly list for the rest of her life. There's no way that you recover from this one. Holy shit. Absolutely incredible. Psycho and entitled Karen. She actually thought that she was going to be able to get onto the plane with that, I think. My God. Jesus. All right. Let me know the responses you get from Sam M. if you feel so inclined to email that dumb fuck. Tell him I'm talking about this on the free Patreon Friday, and he can check it out for himself. Patriot Nick, rolling the dice by reading his comment because usually they're stupid, but he writes, Patriot Nick, I'm wondering what the hell goes through these people's minds like that. Like, what do you think was going to come of you threatening a bomb on board that they were going to check, not find one, and that just let her on the plane? I think I read that weird. It's not your fault. It's mine. No kidding. What an asshole. All right. Boy, I did a terrible job and gathering these stories up. But hang on. I do want to get to everything here. Oh, my God. So the band Genesis. I don't care anymore. Wow. And, or is that just Phil Collins? In the Air Tonight. Is that Phil Collins? Abacab, Genesis. Mike Rutherford, Phil Collins. Used to be Peter Gabriel. Then it became Phil Collins. He was the drummer of the band. Then he went on to do a bunch of Disney songs and become like one of the richest people on the planet because he does fucking Disney songs. Well, Genesis is reuniting. And they were talking about this new tour, and it was the BBC Breakfast Show where Phil Collins at 70 appeared. And he's like, yeah, we're getting ready to go on the reunion tour. It was postponed last year because of COVID. And, so I guess he's doing promotion for it, for the Genesis tour. So you looking forward to getting back behind the drum kit? No, I can't play anymore. What? Yeah, my son, Nick, is going to be drumming. Well, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to sing. Oh, how come you can't drum? Because I can't hold drumsticks anymore. Like holding, he's fucked. You won't believe how the bad things that have happened to Phil Collins. Who actually, I'm looking at him, a picture of him when he's 70. He looks better now than he did at Live Aid in 1980, whatever. He looks great, okay? But he's just a absolute disaster. He's like a fucking beat-up Mr. Potato Head. I'm physically challenged. I'd love to be on drums, but I can't. We're all men of our age, and I think to some extent he's like chalking it up to age. But no, listen to this. It's just a series of terrible things. First of all, Phil Collins underwent back surgery in 2015. And then he's talking to Billboard magazine in 2016. He says he said that he felt like he was walking on sticks due to the operation, in addition to suffering nerve damage and multiple foot fractures. Wait, what? What happened? I don't know if I'll ever be fit enough to play the drums again on tour. My left arm has changed. It's a neural thing. The back surgery I had was great. I mean, how good can surgery be, he says. But it was problem-free. But then when I was recovering, so he gets the back surgery, and he's like, oh, sweet, I can't wait to, in the air tonight. Boom, 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 boom. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. He can't do that because he was on crutches after the surgery, and he fucking fell and broke his foot. It required surgery. I recovered from foot surgery, and right after that, the next day, I fell again, and I broke it again. The fuck? He says, my right foot now is completely numb. Then, in 2017, he fell again. On this one, he fell and bashed his head on a chair. He did the old $1 million baby deal. By the way, that fucking movie, motherfuck. Watch it all the way up to when she hits her fucking head on the stool and then shut it down. Don't watch another minute of it. My God. Collins required stitches for a severe gash on his head close to his eye. He also suffers from drop foot as a result of the back operation, which makes it difficult to walk. Him and the NFK could have a race. He now using a cane. He has to sit most of the evening. Oh, my God. So that's it, man. I don't know. Maybe he needs like a fucking pep talk from, isn't the drummer of Def Leppard, didn't he lose both of his arms or something like that? Or he lost his legs or his arms and legs? What happened to the drummer from Def Leppard? He got arm cancer or something like that? What's his name again? I'm struggling here. And what did he lose? And he has he has no arms and legs, and they've been replaced by prosthetics, like bionic arms or some shit like that. He only lost his left arm. Oh, yeah, that's right. My buddy Rick shook hands with him. Okay, yes. I remember now. And he still drums with only the one arm. Yeah, I mean, well, if he can do it, I mean, Jesus. Actually, Phil Collins is probably worse off. So basically, the drummer from Def Leppard is saying, yeah, you're fucked. I'm glad I'm not you. My buddy Rick Church, who lives in Florida now. He's on the radio somewhere. He lost his left arm. And then Rick didn't know what hand to shake. And so he went and put one hand up, and then he realized he put the hand up of the wrong arm, the one that's not there. So he put it up. I've told you this before. Put it up, went, oh, and then put his other one out. It's so fucking amazing. Backstage, Saginaw Civic Center, Wendler Arena. Where that one went down. My God. So that's fucking terrible. I would love to see Genesis. Okay. And finally, I have some good news to report. Ladies and gentlemen, is Jack Morris in the Hall of Fame? Have we talked about this? I think he is. Well, the Detroit Tigers have brought him back. Yep, the one who, yes, he is in the Hall of Fame. Morris, if you recall, a couple of weeks ago, I think I might even have it here. You're welcome. The Japanese guy, Shohei Ohtani, who just crushes it. I don't have it. Fuck it. Yeah, what do you do now with Shohei Ohtani? You'd be very, very, very careful. Oh, or something like that. He did an impression of a Japanese guy. All right. They sat him down. He's suspended indefinitely. And hell, I took a lot of heat for that. There's a back to Freeburn Hot Wings on their subreddit. There's a bunch of woke fucking morons on their Reddit who love beating the shit out of me. They love beating the shit out of your old pal Eric. Like, oh yeah, he's fucking shock jock now. He doesn't even think that Jack Morris. He thinks that the Jack Morris, what happened? The Jack Morris shouldn't be punished for that. He actually supports making fun of the Japanese people. I'm very hurt by that. I don't know what he's become. I hate him. Yeah, fucking crazy. Well, Morris is back. I'm anxious to see what some of those sports writers who were quick to throw him under the bus and even called back to his 1980s interview when he made some remark to some lady when he's in the locker room changing. All horse shit. He's been out for half a month, maybe a little more than that. August 18th is when that happened. Is there any statement? Morris had to go and kind of suck up. I support the comments of Bally and the organization. No, I take it back. That he didn't say anything. Morris hasn't said shit. AJ Hinch threw Morris under the bus. But that's it, man. Bally Sports has announced that he is back. I'm interested in seeing how this unfolds. This person writes, just so we are clear, fight over a chair, fired immediately. Make racist comment on air, few weeks suspension. Yeah, it isn't quite that simple. This person wrote, imagine being offended for someone who afterwards said, yeah, I'm not offended. I'm not offended. Glad to hear. It may have been a stupid comment, and honestly, it wasn't funny anyway, but Jack is so not racist. There's no way he's racist. What was it, a joke or was it an attempt at humor? Yeah. So what? So fucking what? There's nothing harmful in that. How many times do we have to go through this? Holy shit. So good on Jack. I'm glad he's back. Tyler says, I'll be curious to see what the Asian American Alliance for Baseball Reporters Task Force Committee, that's a real name, says about this. Yeah, absolutely incredible. It's, I don't, since it is a free Patreon Friday, we have a larger than normal group of people that are enjoying the show. 21 who have not yet experienced the Eric Zane Show. Karaoke. Hey! Somebody help me. Somebody help me now. Oh, somebody help me now. Somebody help me find my baby. Somebody help me find my baby right now. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Looking better way, searching every way. I'm looking for love. Call my home. Yeah, gonna get him in the morning. Rub my head, yeah. Looking for love. Call my home. Fix my breakfast. Bring it to my bed. I'm looking for love. Call my home. Do my love. Do it all the time. Looking for love. Call my home. I got some love. Kiss the people until dead. I'm looking for love. Call my home. Come on. I'm looking for love. Everybody. I'm looking for love. Looking here and there. Searching everywhere. Looking for love. Call my home. Yeah. Gonna stay my corner all the way. Yeah. Looking for love. Call my home. Stick by me, baby. No matter what they say. I'm looking for love. Call my own. Do my love. Do it all the time. Looking for love. Call my own. Got love. Kiss people on the way. I'm looking for love. Call my own. Come on. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Searching that way. Searching that way. I'm looking for love. Call my home. Play that guitar now. Let me hear your magic ticket. Have a baby, baby. Somebody help me find my baby. Said I got to find my baby right now. Looking in the morning, looking in the night. Got to find my baby. Go inside. Somebody help me find my baby. Said I got to find my baby right now. Looking in the morning, looking in the night. I got to find my baby. Go inside. I'm looking, 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 I'm looking. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Somebody help me find my baby. Dad, I got to find my baby right now. Looking in the morning, looking in the night. Got to find my baby. Go inside and look. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do it one time now. Somebody help me find my baby. Said I got to find my baby right now. Somebody help me find my baby. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. Yeah. Oh, somebody help me find my baby. Said I got to find my baby right now. Come on. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. I'm looking for you, baby. Look at me. Look, you're over there. I see you over there, baby. Oh, I see you, baby. Woo! Yeah. that's you there, baby. I see you there, baby. Oh, yeah. Woo! Hey! I'm coming in with my baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Oh, I did it again. It's fucking incredible. Holy shit, I did it. I'm so sorry that you women are wet. Oh, pants full of jizz. Again, it's incredible. Have a great weekend. God bless you. Bye-bye. Sam, fuck off. Kenny, you arcade playing piece of shit. Fuck you. Bye-bye.